Good evening. Welcome to the ride. Beware, the freaks come out at night. Speaking of which, how many of you are there? Just one player? I mean, great. Only one player. Are you a first-time rider? Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. You should be typing in your name now. Come now. Is it so hard to type in your name? Very good. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. I'm going to have to shut off the lights now. Don't worry, the fun's just about to begin.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by The Missionary Position for boring adults only. And now, here he is, the hardest working guy in trivia, your host, Guy Towers.
Welcome, welcome. So, you want the truth, huh? Well, the truth is, I hope you're wearing loose-fitting clothing. Ready? Time for sex. Tickle your buzz, and for your viewing pleasure, sex and the secret of nymph. And away we go. Imagine you're not getting enough respect as a nympho, so you sign up for the nymph training program. Once you graduate, you become a dryad. What will your assignment be? Having lots of sex by the roadside, having lots of sex in the ocean, having lots of sex in the forest, or go for it! Dryads are wood nymphs, so you'll be having lots of sex in the forest. Hey, if a tree nymph has sex alone in the forest, does it make a sound? Ooh, guess so. Alright, this baby's gonna be sex advice for my friend. Okay, I got this friend, you know, it's not me, it really is a friend. Seriously. But he's having problems with premature ejaculation. Which of these techniques should he try? The pause squeeze method, the hunt and peck method, the stop, drop, and roll method, or the think of batting averages method? It's yours if you want it. Oh my God, it works. It really works. Oh, thank God. Freedom from embarrassment at last. The pause squeeze method is the only real technique for treating premature ejaculation listed here. Excuse me. Hit that buzzer. And the category is... This question is ribbed for your pleasure. And now, as part of our continuing sex education series, You Don't Know Jack presents Johnny's First Condom.
Good afternoon, Mr. Guy.
Why, hello, Johnny. What can I do for you?
Well, gee,
Let me guess. I'll bet you're looking for a condom, aren't you?
Gee, Mr. Guy, how'd you know?
Well, you might not believe this, Johnny, but I was once a young man myself, and my hormones were raging out of control just like yours are now.
Really?
You betcha. Now, let's see here. Hey, how about a nice Stallion brand condom with a reservoir tip?
Neato. How much do I owe you, Mr. Guy?
Hey, first one's on the house, big fella.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Guy.
You're welcome, sport.
Mr. Guy, I just have one question.
Sure, Johnny. What is it?
According to the Food and Drug Administration, what's the longest period of time I can keep this non-lubricated latex condom and still safely use it? Through the weekend? Through the rest of the school?
Do it!
Hey, I think I might have a chance by the end of the school year.
Not without a truckload of Oxy, kid.
Hey!
Don't worry, sport. That's the wrong answer. Well, Johnny, I guess yours isn't the only boner around here. So, Johnny, do you have any more questions about sex?
Yeah, what's it like?
Hey, tell me and we'll both know. Go on, get out of here, you rascal.
Thanks, Mr. Guy.
And use that condom.
Okay.
Horny bastard.
Johnny's First Condom is a You Don't Know Jack About Sex Education production, written and produced by Hugh Johnson, technical consultant Dr. Richard Long.
All right, buzz in. Let's... Wow, big bucks on this one. All right, this one's called... Just lie back and relax. Okay, why don't you sit back and make yourself comfortable and buzz in when you can complete this analogy. Freud's couch is to getting psychoanalyzed as casting couch is to what? Getting a role, getting drunk, getting an Oscar, or going fishing. Take it! Freud's patients get psychoanalyzed on a couch, and actors get roles in exchange for sex on a casting couch.
Man, I knew I should have gotten into the furniture business.
Hit your buzzer and get ready for... Boy, are my chucks numb. Hey, you ever notice how the titles of Steven Seagal's movies are usually 3 syllables, like Marked for Death and Hard to Kill? Well, suppose Steven Seagal's latest movie is called Primal Scene. What will you most likely see his character doing? Having sex with 13 partners, having sex with cavemen, go for it! 13? Nah, that's the remake of that war movie, you know, The Dirty Baker's Dozen. In case you're wondering, the primal scene is what psychoanalysts call it when a child catches their parents, in flagrante delicto. Oh no, mommy and daddy are wrestling. Hit that buzzer and let's check.
Bingo.
A lonely farmer and his dog, they played this little game. O-B-O-I-N-K, B-O-I-N-K, B-O-I-N-K. They called it puppy love. Ugh.
Slip right into boink. Remember to buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up if you want to win the cash. If you get all 5 letters, you, my friend, get the cash. And we're off. Get down on your knees. Kneel. Freud says this causes our basic urges. It is it. Sternum equals blank bone. Free blank agreement. Blank is the living dead. Good night. Stare at longingly. Ogle. One more letter for the big bucks. Sex with mom is called what? Nasty. Open a door using the door of what? House of ill repute. Brothel. Yeah. Boink. Nice bonus. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. All right, and your category is... Do that to me 107 more times. All right, a little bit over $3,000 here. Let's go. When you and your partner do that special thing you do, at what point does the sex flush happen? When you dispose of the condom, when you play cards in bed, when your partner mentions feeling, it's yours if you want it. Who are you, Howard Wrongingham? You know, let's just cuddle. The sex flush is the physiological phenomenon that turns your skin red from sexual excitement, as opposed to now when you're just ashamed. How much will this one be worth? Hit that buzzer. Woo, nice reflexes. All right, this one's gonna be... For those about to we salute you. Hey, you know how Butthead always wears that same AC/DC t-shirt? Well, say Butthead actually gets tickets to an AC/DC concert, and everyone there is also AC/DC. How might he later describe the show to Beavis?
I scored with, like, chicks and dudes. Hermaphrodites suck and stuff. I got spanked.
Or do it! So then you must be a hermaphrodite. Well, it seems so obvious now, doesn't it? AC/DC is slang for bisexual, and with twice the possible sex partners, it's a good bet Butthead's gonna be shaking it all night long. Poke that Oh, nice pick. It's time to play Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is that foreplay or afterplay? All right, I'm going to read off 7 partial words. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a word that has for or after as its prefix. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Bert, for or after? Matt. Hand. Head. Burner. Shadow. Skin. 7 up, 7 down. Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. How much cash we playing for? This one's called the original political party animal. You know, one can't really have a meaningful talk about sex without talking about the Roman Emperor Caligula. Now can one? Considering how Caligula ran his government, what might you have said to convince him to give you a position of power? Is it sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? And those sounds again, sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? Take it! Am I really that good? Or were you faking it? And this is what we were looking for. Caligula was so insane that he actually made his horse a political consultant. Oh God, the poor intern. Alright, he buzz in and set the cash back. This one'll be going down under. Now, Lord knows it gets lonely in the Australian outback. Well, say Crocodile Dundee finally submits to temptation and has sex with a koala bear. What should he expect from the experience? Eucalyptus poisoning, a sexually transmitted... Go for it! Eucalyptus poisoning? Well, eucalyptus breath, maybe. Huh, maybe you didn't see this one. A strangely high percentage of koala bears suffer from the sexually transmitted disease chlamydia. You know, he should just go back to f***ing kangaroos. All right, Buzz. And your category is corporal punishment? Here's the question. If your lover is really into coprolagnia, which exclamation would least likely upset him or her? Screw you and the horse you rode in on. Hey, like I give a crap. It's yours if you want it. A person into coprolagnia is sexually excited by so-called brown showers. You got it. Now wipe that shit-eating grin off your face. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash. Gee, I just can't think of a clue. How about this? Doesn't everybody have them? I guess that depends on what you're talking about. Okay, good luck. Oh, 6 out of 7. Yeah, maybe now you can get some friends to play with you.
about how hard it must have been for him to walk across the gym and ask me to dance, but when I looked down at my bracelet, I thought, what would Satan do? Satan. So I said no and set fire to the gym. Satanco.
Bring nature to your bathroom with
twigs and leaves.
Very natural toilet paper made of
twigs and leaves.
It's not post-consumer content. It's not recycled paper. It's not even paper. It's just
twigs and leaves.
We collect from the forests of
America.
Back in the natural days, before there were real bathrooms, before there was toilet paper, they used
twigs and leaves.
Pick up a sack today, now with 50% fewer thorns. Not for use with actual plumbing systems.
Johnson?
Yes, sir?
Get in here.
Is there a problem, sir?
Look, Johnson, I'm not gonna sit here and blow sunshine up your ass.
Oh, I will.
Who are you?
How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the Sunshine Pixie. And I'm here to tell you that Sunshine Suppositories are the perfect pick-me-up when life has got you down. Here, try one.
What the? Oh. Oh.
See what I mean, Sunshine?
Johnson, put your pants back on.
Oh, calm down, Mr. Pouty Puss. Here.
Hey! Hey!
See? Sunshine Suppositories sweeten your disposition in a snap.
What was it that you wanted to see me about, boss?
Forget it. You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Sunshine Suppositories. Spread your cheeks for a little sunshine today.
Next week on Hallie McNeil, Hallie opens up about her maternal instincts.
Hallie, I had a really nice time tonight. Oh my God, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's just the dancing embryo. He shows up whenever I feel my biological clock ticking.
It looks like a sick tadpole.
I know, isn't he cute? Well, I guess it's just you and me, dancing embryo.
Hallie McNeil, Mondays.
Here's the story of two very lovely ladies and their far-out righteous groovy old man. Went to a party in the 60s, threw their keys into a punch bowl, and then each lady went off with a fella other than the one with whom she came. 9 months later we became a family, bought a groovy pad, and then we changed our name to the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos got those non-traditional alternative family blues. Being a father's never easy, especially when you don't know whose you are. But we're so proud our seeds were intermingled, and it really helps to have the extra car.
Can I have an advance on my allowance?
Ask your father.
Which one?
I love you, moms and dads.
Make sure your parents sign the permission slip.
With 4 parents, I'll need a bigger slip.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
We're the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos. With mom and dad and mom, there's no way we can ever lose. Swabbaroos.
Hey, that turned out pretty well.
Tune in this week as 5 Frosty finalists compete for the title of World's Strongest Snowman.
The crane is lowering the 200-pound corncob pipe into Snowball Bob's mouth. It's in place.
Oh, Snowball Bob just couldn't hang on to it.
Okay, the coal truck is backed up right beside Mr. Shivers. And here comes the coal out of the dump chute. Oh, it looks like Mr. Shivers did not hold up very well.
Carrot Nose will attempt to wrestle this polar bear.
Ouch! The bear has taken a bite out of his carroty nose.
He should have used a button.
The World's Strongest Snowman competition. Are you snowman enough?
Hey folks, Crazy Ernie here, inviting you to come on down to Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. It's my 3rd anniversary blowout. That's right, I've got insane deals on wall-to-wall, large cap, small cap, shag, bond, Stainmaster, and concentrated healthcare. I must be out of my mind. I got active managed, I got no load. I got free installation. What must I be thinking? You want diversified international? I got them babies too. I'm mentally unstable. How about an IRA? I got regular, I got Roth. I got direct from factory outlet in every color. Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. I'm a threat to society as we know it.
One is for the heartache.
If you've ever been in love.
2 is for the tears.
Or just had to do your taxes.
I'm itemizing the deductions you've taken through the years.
This album is for you.
I've got more than $400 of interest in you. Then I showed her my long form check here.
As sweet as your first kiss.
If you would like $1 of your love.
And as painful as your first audit.
To go to my election campaign.
Tax Cuts, the new album by Darren Fick. In stores now.
You should take another deduction for being blind to my love.